Well, hello, and thank you for stopping by. This is episode 110 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Um, my, I was just outside, so my glasses are a little dark. I apologize for that, but I do kind of need them to read on this video. Um, Thank you so much for everybody that's been following along. We just hit 230 followers, subscriptions to the channel. And I appreciate that. The main goal of doing this is just to maybe provide some information that somebody doesn't have that's fighting prostate cancer, or maybe a life experience that I might be able to share with you, something I've gone through that you're going through, so you feel like you're not alone, because you're not. There's a lot of us out here fighting prostate cancer, the good kind of cancer, and or maybe you just get some humor out of it. So either way, I don't know. We'll put some humor in here. Grandpa, the man, the myth, the bad influence. Um, Something I was sitting here, and I actually wasn't going to do a video today because I've been busy. I got my new windshield put back in the Tundra today, and I had a bunch of work that I had to do on the computer, and I slipped into Facebook again. I try not to go in there because I'm doing stuff and I want to get things accomplished. But then, it's like, well, let me take a look at the page, because there's a private page that a bunch of us are on for prostate cancer support on Facebook. And so I slid in there and I was going through it, and it's just I'm not going to give you a name. I'm just going to read what it says here, and it says. Here's an update on my first appointment. They've done a DRE and said it's abnormal and booked me for an MRI and a biopsy in that order. Might be a delay due to COVID-19. Now wait. And you know what? That is probably one of the hardest things to deal with. And I know the cancer crew, when we were on here the other day, we were talking about that. You find out that you have cancer. Well, first off, you find out that you might have cancer, so then you have to go get your biopsy, and you wait to find out the results from that. Now, this guy's going to have to wait even longer to get the MRI and the biopsy because of COVID-19, not wanting to be in the hospital. And I know exactly how he feels. My cardiologist told me that he wants to perform an ablation on me, but not now. He says there's no reason to stick you into the hospital in the current condition that you're in with COVID-19 and all that kind of stuff, which I completely understand. So I'll just put up with the AFib until such time as I'm able to go in there and not worry about getting any sicker than I am. But I remember back when I was first diagnosed and told that I had cancer, and then had to wait to get the appointment with the oncologist. And it seemed like it took forever. And it might have been a couple of months. I mean, it's not something that happened right away. And then once I had that, then we went on the Lupron injection. When I say we, it's my wife and I. She doesn't get the shot though. I get it, but we started on the hormone treatment, and then that was May of 2019, and then that continued every 6 months until February of 2020, when my second oncologist added Xtandi to the mix. So now I'm on an injection hormone treatment, and I'm also on Xtandi, which is an oral treatment. I'll have to show you the pills sometime. They're like big horse pills, and I got to take 4 of those every night. And just as an aside, the new year has started, so all of the copays and out of pocket go back to zero, which means I got to see the other day the amount on that at CVS Specialties when I was reordering it. A little over $11,000 a month, $11,000 a month for the Xtandi, and so my part this month was about $1,700. And long story short, it looks like I'm getting some help from the actual Xtandi group. So if you're on Xtandi, go to their website, xtandi.com, and scroll down, and there's a thing called a copay card. And you fill out the information on the copay card, and I don't know how you qualify. I have no idea. like a half hour later, they said, okay, here's your copay card. Give this to your pharmacy, and if there's anything left over, give them this debit card information, and we'll see how it goes. So far, I think I'm zero for this month. I'm not sure because I had given them my credit card information before I got the copay card. So I'm not sure if the copay card got in time. So, but if you're on Xtandi, definitely go to that website and find out about getting that card. You could end up getting your hormone treatment for free, and wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be a great way to start 2021. So anyway, sorry, little squirrel path there. Back to what we were talking about was the idea of waiting. In February, I started taking the Xtandi, and then, man, it's tough because every month that goes by, you know in your brain that you've got cancer in your body. You've got something inside of your body, hence the title of these videos, My Prostate's Trying to Kill Me, and it does wear on you. You try not to think about it every day, but it comes to the forward. You start to think about it, and it's like I would talk to my wife Kelly and say, I wish I could just get it out, just take it out. And in my case, surgery wasn't an option. So, and it wasn't an option because it was so big and malformed, and it was intruding into the bladder and into the rectum. So to take that out, we would be causing a lot more damage to the surrounding organs and stuff. And doc wanted to try and avoid that. So figuring radiation would probably be our first step when we got to that point. So the idea of the hormones is to control the cancer, keep it in one spot so that it doesn't grow. And I had a PSA test on a regular basis, and one of the PSA tests, it started to rise again, which is a flag to the doctor to say, hey, got to do something about it. The cancer has found a way around the hormone, and it's going to start growing. I apologize, my throat's real dry. And so that's what started us off on radiation. Radiation didn't start until August. I want to say end of July, beginning of August. So that was from May of 2019 to August of 2020. It was a long time to wait and not what was going to go on. And I'm at the point now where we have to watch my PSA since I have finished radiation treatment. We've got to watch the PSA and see which way it goes. If it stays the same or goes down, then I'm good. That means the cancer was beaten and it's being held at bay. And my understanding is we'll never get rid of the cancer. It's always going to be in there. But if it starts to rise, then it means the cancer is still active and it's going to want to spread, and we want to avoid that. So then that would be chemotherapy is what we move into. And so all of these are not good scenarios. They're things you have to think about, but it's just the waiting. And so, like the guy on here that I'm reading on the Facebook page, it is, people are making comments below it and just saying, yeah, the waiting is the difficult part. But, keep your mind busy, keep occupied, and just remember that mental has a lot to do with fighting cancer. And I learned that from other survivors, from guys that I didn't know had prostate cancer, friends of mine that I didn't know had prostate cancer. And when they found that I had it, they relayed their experiences to me, kind of like what I'm trying to do with people with this channel. And they just said, hey, never accept it. It's not yours. My buddy Wes, he said, don't use the term my cancer. He goes, it's not yours. Don't take ownership of it. You're fighting it constantly every day. Your body continues to fight it, both mentally and physically, and spiritually too, if you're on that level. And so I have all three of those. And as we've documented my progress through this whole thing, it pops into my mind that since I ended radiation daily, I'm feeling better. I mean, knock on wood, it's me getting back to where I was before I started radiation. I'm still in the hormone treatments, so I still have the side effects of that. I still have the mood swings, the hot flashes, the weight gain, the irritability, trouble sleeping, all of those things. But I had that before I started radiation. It just got amplified when I did the radiation. So now I'm back to what I was before. But Kelly and I were just talking about it last night. It happens so gradually, you don't even think about it. And there was a point when I was doing the radiation, I couldn't even get the top of a vitamin water bottle to crack loose. I mean, it was just that sapped of strength and didn't have it. Now pop that thing open, I'm okay. Um, so that's a little bit of an update. I'm feeling more and more human every day, and I'm able to get more stuff done. So I'm looking forward to being able to start to do the t-shirts on a regular basis again. Baseball caps and all that kind of stuff. And I'm excited about that. Plus I'll be able to start camping again. I think I'm probably feeling strong enough. I could go out and do a couple nights in the desert. So yeah, I'm pretty jazzed about that. That's making me that's making me happy, to tell you the truth. But for anybody who's waiting, just know that worrying about it's not going to make it come any faster. It's not going to make it any less to put up with. So, and I know it sounds terrible. People just say, "Oh, don't worry," but don't. I got your back. Just if you're worried about waiting, if you're having a hard time, just comment below or get a hold of me on Facebook. Send me a private message. I've been more than happy to pray for you, to chat with you. It's you're gonna make it through it, and we all take care of each other. So that's what this channel is all about. I appreciate you being here. If you want to continue to go on this journey with me as I fight prostate cancer, then click on the subscription button below. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Trying to get the algorithm to pick us up and make it easier for people to find this channel. And it's funny because I've had people comment on, why do you always say us? Well, my wife and I are doing this as a team, but also I have my buddies from the cancer crew. So I just get in the habit of saying, us. Today it's just me. Like I said, I wasn't going to do one, but then got on Facebook and saw that comment. I thought, let me put that out there just to let people know that, yes, waiting sucks, but we got your back. So it'll be okay. Thank you for all the prayers, the good thoughts, the positive vibes, the aloha, the shaka, everything that you send my way. I do appreciate it. It builds me up, it lifts me up, and you're helping me fight through this cancer. And boy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So if you would, click on the subscribe button. And I know I just told you that. Sorry, I forgot. And then share this too if you want. So share it on your Facebook page, on MeWe. Let other people know, guys with prostate cancer, that hopefully they can glean something out of this as well. And just a quick reminder too, we're going to be having the prostate cancer lunch coming up. It'll be a Zoom call for a bunch of people. It's one of the things I got started on working on this morning, so I will have the information posted on that, and then I'll keep giving you reminders so we can all get together on a Zoom call. I'm hoping we get a bunch of people on there. I think it'll turn out good and it'll be a lot of fun. So thanks again for tuning in. Have yourselves an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.